So
I don't think I was talking to you, short stuff.
No, but would you rather talk to me or to my fists?
Oh, you want to fight? Grins.
No, but that seems to get your attention. So I'm making use of that. Now, look, it was very nice of you to stop those stupid bullies, but I'm hoping that you're better than them. Of course, I could be mistaken.
I have to point out that the newcomer seems to have the sadistic grin of a shark, if you know what I mean with that.
Yeah.
The Joker.
Yeah.
This person seems to be like a completely different mold, shall we say, than the bullies that Melvin usually has to tend to, because they're all talk. This one looks like they're not all talk.
Okay. Well, more gets more interested in this.
So you want to fight, huh? They get their hands out of their pockets and they say, "I heard that there was somebody really strong in this school. I wanted to meet them, but you're clearly not them. So why don't you get out of the way before you get hurt?"
Why don't you go find that strong person you're looking for instead of, faffing about? Get lost.
You're gonna step down, huh? They're already cracking their knuckles and popping their neck.
I don't see any reason to step down. Besides, it's just a distraction to you. Get lost now.
All right, then let's see what you got. And they're getting into a low stance, and they're extending their arms far apart with their fists open.
Cue the Street Fighter music.
And suddenly, your sports teacher steps into the scene and immediately goes, "What's going on here?"
And surprisingly, it's not Morishiki Saeko that is starting the fight. Her hands are still low, a bit loose, and she's bobbing left and right. Just not being too much of a target, but they're in fighting stance.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the teacher recognizes the fighting stance when he sees one. What's going on here? And he's holding a baseball bat for some reason.
Yeah.
Moa is not afraid of the baseball bat for some reason. He just looks saying, right, I can take him.
Please don't pick fight with the teacher.
Do you guys say anything? Do you guys say anything to the teacher?
Well, we found these two. They're rather aggressive today. I think that maybe they should run a few laps. What do you think, Teach?
I'm starting to think you may have started a fight.
Did I?
Elizabeth moves forward from the edge and speaks in her soft voice. No, she did not. All she said was they don't know how to take Melvin's money. Then they got upset.
Yeah, apparently they're looking for the strongest person in the school for some reason.
They immediately put their hands back into their pockets and go, they shrug, going, "I don't know where they're getting all of this from. I'm just new here. Just trying to find my way around. They must have misinterpreted something I said."
Elizabeth looks at the teacher.
I'm not the one with my fists out.
And speaks again. Have I ever lied or caused any trouble?
Oh, you see him thinking something, but he opens his mouth but decides not to say it.
What they're saying is true.
All right. I'll pretend I didn't see anything, but if you two cause any more trouble, it's detention. Got it?
You two. Is he looking at the newcomers or us?
He's looking at Moa and at the bully.
Okay. Surprisingly, Moa is not that violent out in the school.
Elizabeth sighs softly.
Most.
One of these days, you're on get detention for the whole term.
Well, it would do my grades good.
She frowns. I have offered you study sessions before, but you always refuse them.
Well, I'm willing to study something. I'm willing to study. I'm willing to study something with you.
If you guys actually want to study more properly, I can actually show you. I can actually help you study.
She nods.
Meanwhile, the bully's like walking off, and they like shoot one last glance at Melvin, and like go. Guess I'll see you around. And then like leave.
Elizabeth mutters, just as to leaving, cowards. She says it just loud enough so they could hear her.
I was just like, what are you doing?
Stop! Don't then stop! Turns around to face you.
Why did
Shall we
you
meet?
do
It
that?
like suddenly like gives you this psychotic look. Shall we meet again after school to settle this?
Beth, no, don't.
Looks at
do it,
them
don't do
and
it,
just
don't
turns.
Why am I the
turns
voice?
away.
Why am I the voice of reason?
Flicking, turns away, flicking her hair, and walks towards the school door.
Mean the school? Do you mean the door that goes into the school, or the gates that go outside the school?
The school door
Classroom.
goes
okay.
into the school. I'd have said school gates otherwise.
Okay, and then they go. That's what I taught.
She shakes her head as she walks into school. I know I don't like fighting, but some days I think. She trails off and just shakes her head.
Look, do we need to do the game again? I mean, you're not good at fighting. I mean, come to the kendo school. I can teach you how to fight.
Well, you guys assume that you're at least the worst fighter among you is better than some school bully. That's your
True,
assumption,
but-
at least.
But that's an assumption, and those things kill. And maybe you
This
have
guy-
noticed when Moa wants you guys to be great fighters. Have you noticed that?
Okay, a voice
So-
next to you suddenly goes, "Hey guys, what's going on? Everything you guys look so serious."
Just dealing with a few.
We have a new bully on the school grounds.
Oh,
Some
that's
don't know.
not usually a problem. Oh, it's Letitia, by
Yeah,
the
we
way,
don't know
but you
the
might
point
have
of
figured
view.
this out.
Oh, he wanted to fight immediately.
I'm not actually sure about their gender.
They can't do that.
Well, they've got some nice moves on them. I really want to meet them after school.
You really
By
shouldn't.
slow lip.
You really shouldn't.
Please
It
don't
is-
do that.
Remember
Miss
what
Pierce
Lady
sakes.
Prisma always says.
Elizabeth nods. Remember, we should not fight unless we have to. We should not reveal ourselves. We are better than most people. We should rise above them.
That's why
Yeah,
you
like
shouldn't
looking at.
fight. Look for fights, young lady.
She blinks and smiles. I haven't looked for a fight. I may have
Either.
You should only fight
That's
if it's
my
to
job.
protect somebody.
That's my job.
We should fight, yeah. We should fight to protect. We should not fight to cause an issue.
You can hear Moa saying, I'm going. You can almost hear her thinking, I'm going to fight whenever I bloody want to.
Okay, come on, guys. I need to get to class.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you guys to get in trouble, because then I might need to fight. And
No. You don't have to, Letitia. Not unless you want to.
And people will look at me funny.
I can take care of myself. And I can take care of you too.
She looks at you a little doubtfully. I don't know, you get hurt a lot.
Well, it's all part of learning.
Elizabeth smiles softly and looks at them.
Besides,
Remember, if you ever get hurt, I can always make you feel better.
even more motivation to get into a really good bust-up with a new kid.
Okay, moving on.
Yes, let's go. We're gonna be late.
Yes. Elizabeth opens her mouth, closes, and then walks off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and from the moment you walk into the classroom, suddenly Moa is confronted by a familiar figure with perfect dark skin and lovely long dark hair and fabulous clothes. And she suddenly holds out this piece of paper and goes like, "What is this?"
She said that to me, right?
Yes.
That's a piece of paper.
No, that shows your grades. Are you even doing less effort than you usually do? What excuse do you have this time? This is simply abysmal. You're lowering.
I have a question.
You're lowering the standards of the entire class by your mere presence. How can we allow this?
Isn't that perfect for you? Then you can excel even more.
That is not the. That is not.
How did you get my grades? How did you get my grades?
You get her grades exactly.
Huh? How did you get them?
I have my ways. I am very concerned.
It could be this.
Yeah, you're also a student who doesn't have the permission to get to somebody's grades.
But the school.
Yes, I do. My father is very influential in a lot of circles.
Wow, isn't it lovely for you to have a father that does all your work for you?
Oh no! She suddenly looks furious at you. How dare you! I have worked hard all days of my life.
And still, Melvin gets better grades than her.
Yeah, I want to roll a notice to see how much of an issue she takes to this. I'm just curious.
Okay, go ahead.
/ roll 2d6. And I'm thinking of a way how to... Oh yeah, I'm stubborn. Oh well, she's screwed.
Yeah, that's not enough to give you like an insight, let's say. No. But that is enough for me. Well, I already gave you the information for free that she looks furious, but you probably don't know the sentiments behind that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious that.
Yeah, she said that she basically has to work hard every day of her life.
That still does not give you the right to get somebody else's private information, Chandra.
It's kind of a crime.
I assure you that I achieved this information through a very legal route.
Oh, and how did you do that then?
Well, I am supposed to hand these out to everyone, and she like suddenly reveals that she has the results of everybody in the class. And she like hands them over to her entourage to pass them out around everybody in the class.
Okay.
Apparently, she just got the test results early for some reason.
Because she was there first, probably.
Mm-hmm.
No, Chandra.
Oh, do you have my results?
And is it also your place to berate students?
Yes, here you go, Melvin. And she like hands them to you for to you personally. Why can you not be more like Melvin? At least he tries his best.
Elizabeth frowns.
It seems like the only thing you ever try your best at is sports. There's more to life than physical activity.
There's more to life than academic achievement.
Yes, indeed. That's why I also strive to be at my best, my peak physical condition.
To be the best at everything is to be the best at nothing.
You just content yourself with being mediocre.
I like being mediocre.
And that's why you will never achieve anything. And she like points at you dramatically.
Elizabeth sighs.
At least I am happy.
I am happy as well.
Elizabeth takes a deep breath and whistles sharply.
My ears!
That is very annoying. Stop that at once, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth looks at your pair.
A person of your of your position should not make such annoying noises.
My ears are bleeding.
She stares at Chandra now. Are you quite finished? School rules state that you can hand out the results. You may suggest people improvement, but you're not allowed to go on at them like some teacher. Do you have a teacher degree?
Speaking of which, the teacher's like standing there very timidly. Yeah, I have like a class to teach. Could everybody please get down, please?
Elizabeth,
sit down.
Elizabeth, sit down.
Yes, the teacher's been standing the whole time.
Wow,
but afraid to interfere.
And flicks her hair out. And then promptly ignores Chandra. Bloody busybody woman.
And before Chandra like goes to her seat, she like whispers to Moa, and if I need to remind you of God damn it. And if I need to remind you of how much effort I put into my fighting skills, I shall gladly give you a reminder.
Guys,
you see her just eyes lighting up and going, perhaps
the most epic Chandra you put into things is your makeup.
And
suddenly
maybe somebody...
Maybe you guys should battle royale the new guy.
Suddenly somebody in the back goes like, woo! Cat fight! Woo, 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 woo.
Johnny, be quiet.
No, it was Mike.
You know, I could always imagine Reds saying that. As it infiltrated the school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was supposed to ask you before they started the session, Dawa. Do you want to be friends with Mike, or do you want to pretend to have been friends with her all along because you guys seem to be getting along very well?
Yeah, sure.
Is she like a new friend, or do you want to pretend she's been your friend for a while now?
I've been a friend for a while now.
Oh,
I mean, we do different sports, but you know.
Yeah, you guys spar and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, cool.
With,
The class starts and the timid teacher goes, before we start today's class, we have a new student that will be joining us. You may enter now, Ashley, and the person walks. Somebody walks into the room, and yes, that's right. It's the bully you met earlier.
I misjudged his gender then. Her gender. I don't feel bad.
Hold on. Whoa! What the hell happened to their stats?
They have died.
Yeah, apparently.
We're so awesome. We took them out before they even fought us.
I am really confused now, you guys.
Take a moment to collect yourself.
Yeah, where did I get... What? Because I wrote down their last name on this document and it seemed to have vanished. What the hell? Because I
Ashley Thompson.
I studied them up and everything.
Well, just tell us what you remember.
Yeah, I think I remember. Wow, this is really frustrating. Maybe that I put them somewhere else.
Well, you haven't added him on the enemies yet, so that's a mistake. Just
I have no idea. But I think I still remember what their name was. Class, I would like you to meet Ashley Zima. And the bully like just grunts annoyedly and goes like, it's just Ash. You can call me Ash.
Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Seema.
And she's already looking angry at the people who are saying her name, quote unquote, wrong. And
It's a her?
oh, sorry, their name.
Mm-hmm.
When
And-
shall we know no gender?
Yes, I know. I'm being mysterious about their gender.
We'll find out We'll find out at PE. We'll find out which locker room she gets into.
Yep. In any case, the teacher goes, okay, Ash, you can go and pick out a seat now. And they immediately go towards the bench that's still empty next to Melvin.
Why did I know you're gonna put him there or her there?
Yeah.
I knew
Because
it.
you listened to my sound test.
There was a sound test?
Yeah, something like that. In any case, they sit down, they pass Melvin and go guess I'll just come sit over here. Because we've already become a little bit acquainted, haven't we? They grin at you and sit down.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wow, this is annoying. Yeah, I'm still a little bit annoyed that I can't find where I put their information. Oh well. Yes. So you guys are attending a normal day at school when suddenly GM has to take a sip of water, but then suddenly we go over to a completely different scene in the middle of the Arctic desert of Devon Island, on which your city exists. And we see two... Yes, that's right. We see two EDF grunts walking through a horrible blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Reg, I can't believe the General himself put us on this horrible mission. That's right, Ronnie, but if the General himself put us to this mission, it must be really important because we are, of course, elite soldiers of the Air Defense Force. Yeah, that's probably the reason I hadn't considered that. That's because I'm the brains of this outfit. Oh, yeah, of course you are. I'm sure we're gonna uncover a hidden enemy base here any second now. And almost on cue, suddenly this huge object drops down from the ground, smacks onto the ground. There's this huge shockwave that's sent forward, which knocks down the two EDF grunts. And it looks first like some sort of projectile, but then it looks a little bit like some futuristic missile. But then it starts popping open and starts turning into this huge, elaborate-looking tower. And suddenly, all sorts of gates start opening up, and these robots start walking out, and they start building these odd windmill-like towers. At this incredible speed, and but they also start noticing that there's some intruders nearby, and Reg and Ronnie immediately go whoa! Yeah, like I said, enemy activity. We have to report this back to base immediately. Yeah, immediately, and they make a run for it. Ah!
What horrible person get them in trouble?
Yes, indeed. What horrible, callous, heartless, terrible, horrible person. Yeah. Who indeed?
Not at all.
With purple hair.
Alma actually likes them.
At that moment at the school, suddenly like the ground starts rumbling and everything starts going dark. Something strange is afoot.
In the neighborhood.
Who's gonna
Call.
go?
Prison
Ghostbusters.
Patrol.
Ghostbusters.
In the classroom, you hear like some shrieks of terror, but you also hear a couple of people sighing and going like, "Oh, not again."
Mm-hmm.
My car!
Yes, the
And-
cars are all beeping and alarming and going wee wee wee.
And your earrings and or glasses start vibrating or beeping or whatever you want them to do.
Vibrating is less conspicuous.
Let's see.
Yeah. But we could do it the way the codec in Metal Gear Solid works, so that they stimulate the inner bones in your ear or something, and that nobody else can hear it.
Oh, they stimulate something.
Yes. So you're
They
stimulating.
stimulate your ears like Barry White with a deep, sexy voice.
Wow.
We need your help, Prison Patrol.
Mm-hmm. We need your help.
Okay, see, I guess they must answer it somehow.
Yeah. 3 pairs of hands go up and fondle the earrings.
Elizabeth touches her earring, then looks up. And
All
reads
it does is
At the same moment, the teacher says that the alarm goes off, and they say we have to get to the shelter immediately. So everybody starts rushing out of the starts rushing out of the classroom. So you get your distraction.
Okay, I'm taking it.
Yep, Elizabeth slips the group when she can and taps her earring to speak. Yes, Elizabeth here.
Moa, as it goes, Moa here.
Melvin does the same and taps his glasses. Hello, Prison Mike's here.
Prison Patrollers, this is Bureau 5. You need to come over to the base immediately.
We have a
We have a
base.
base?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Well, there was supposed to be this big unveiling. But grab your prismons and head over to this location. And she sends you over the coordinates.
Prison.
Good.
Oh,
Got to make them all. Got to make them all.
well, that was quick. Now I'm really surprised.
You want me.
Come on, let's go see the base. That up. Prisma? No.
Vera.
Pira made for us.
No, we best, I guess. She won't be happy if we don't.
Nope. Also,
We need-
disaster. Oops.
Disaster.
That's the wrong team.
We need to find out what's going on. I grab my friend's hand and pull them into action. Get moving!